Uh, Sitting up in the tree stand. This is the second week of Georgia's rifle season, and this morning I've seen probably 4 or 5 deers already, and they've been button heads and spikes, but at least I'm seeing something. Uh, just give you a recap of last week was the opener. I ran off and forgot my camera bag at the house, so I wasn't able to video anything last week, and plus I had to leave early last week. So, but I did see about 8 deers last week, and they were still spikes and does and that type thing. But what I'm doing here is I'm down in the bottom. Well, I call the bottom. My food plot is just up the hill. I just keep hearing the acorns drop, so I just don't want to make sure I'm talking and a deer come by. But my food plot is up the hill. Well, my dirt plot. It's not a food plot right now because we got a little rain. They said it sprinkled down here on Tuesday, and today's Friday, so everything's still dirt. That's the only rain we had in the last month. They say it's possible chance of rain tomorrow. I thought it was kind of cloudy this morning, but it looked like it's clearing up. But along the side of this ridge right here, it's nothing but acorn trees. And last week I noticed, I don't know if it's just one buck or some bucks got a lot of got a rub line going down the side of this ridge here. This stand is normally sitting right here. I left it in the woods all year long, so I hadn't moved it. But last week I noticed that rub line. And on the trail that I come in on, it had scrapes every 10 feet. Every little limb that was hanging over, it was a scrape up under it. So we got a lot of, deer activity, but I still haven't seen that grown man on my cameras yet. Like I said, this morning, this buttonhead showed up. Then a spike come along and was bullying the buttonhead. Then a little while later, another bigger spike. Well, he might have been a 3-pointer, but his antlers was jacked up. Come down the hill from this side, and he came in and puffed up like he was the big boy, but I guess he just practicing and run a little buttonhead around. Went up on side over here by this rub line and took him a pee, and he just moseyed on along, and this buttonhead followed him. So, but they doing rutting activity, because like last week I had a doe come across here. Almost right up under my stand. Then not even 20 minutes later, a 4-pointer come the same direction that doe came. He wasn't hot on her tail. He was just following every little, where she walked, he was going the same route around the same tree. So he just trying to stay around, and when she come in heat, he'll be right there. He'll be the first one in line. But other than that, I just hope. See, them acorns just falling. It might be a good thing that we don't have food plots, because the deers are more concentrated and dependent on these acorns trees than anything. Well, especially here, because there's not much green browse around that I see anyway. But I'm pretty sure they find some somewhere. But So we just gonna hunt these acorn groves, anything that has acorns in it, because that's the main source of food for them. So if they ain't here, they coming. So we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna quiet back down. It's only probably 9 o'clock. I'm gonna try to stay in here as long as I can today. Which today is the 28th of October, and that's another thing about rut. To me, in the last couple of years, I have seen the actual rut activity in this weekend. Then like the GON and the rut calendar says in Miller, Georgia, which is where I'm at, rut is normally around the 10th of November, 9th, 10th of November. But if you wait that long, you're going to miss it. So, it might be that way down South Georgia or something. But here in Middle Georgia, for the last 2 to 3 years, I've seen more chasing, more, bigger bucks, on cameras. This is camera stuff, running around. And so I think rut, the high peak of rut is the last week of October, and that's why I'm here. So that's why we're gonna try to sit up here as long as we can. Oh, it's another deer coming. Alright guys, so we got set up here for the evening hunt. Just trying to ease my way in here because you never know what's running around at this time of the day. It's 4:15 right now. But like I said, we're just gonna see what happens, what comes in here during the evening time. I haven't been here in the evening. My first week of hunting was last week, and this is my second time hunting this year. So hopefully something comes through here that gives us a chance to make some exciting videos with. So, but like I said, we're just gonna calm down and see if we can hear something over this wind. Alright guys, it's the next morning, and we've been out here since probably, daybreak, and it's going on 10 o'clock now. We only seen 2 deer so far, and one was a spike, but he had a decent sized body and a doe. I don't know where the deers are this morning. I don't know what they're doing yet. I hear shots going on, here and there, but because all the deer I've seen in the last week, this weekend, I only seen 2 does, and everybody else is saying they haven't seen the does that we looking for, because the buck's chasing the does. So we don't know if the buck's got the does locked down somewhere, or one guy said that he could hear them over in the cutover he was hunting by, and they was real active in the cutover. So maybe they out for somewhere they can run around and see, or if they can keep the does locked down and they can see them and corral them to wherever they want to be. So and like I said, I haven't seen anything bigger than a 4-pointer. Everything's been spikes and button heads and stuff like that. So I don't think the rut has kicked in yet, but it's starting to happen. When you see the little bucks get start pushing around, acting like they the man and that type thing, it's about to go down. Because once they get their practice in and everything, then you'll see the big boys come in and start running them off. And when they run them off, then the rut is happening. So if not this weekend, will be next weekend, but I'll be fishing next weekend. So somebody let me know how it goes. But other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go check a couple of cameras and get out of here for the weekend. So other than that, I don't know. It's been pretty good. I've seen more deer than I have in a couple of years, this time of the year. So I can't be mad at that. But other than that, guys, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, please do. And hit the like button if you like this type content. So, alright, I'm out of here, and thanks for watching.